The graph below shows the relationship between temperature and ice cream sales. Which of the following conclusions can be made from the data? Okay, so option A says that every 1 degree increase in temperature is associated with an additional $500 in ice cream sales. And so this temperature is represented on the x-axis, and ice cream sales is represented on the y-axis. And how we can go about doing this is just by looking at this general trend in the data and seeing, does a 1 degree increase in temperature lead to $500 increase in ice cream sales? However, I see if I look on the bottom here, I see that my scale is actually going up by 10 degrees. So instead of just a 1 degree increase, let's see what would happen if we had a 10 degree increase. Would it lead to, instead of $500, we're going to multiply that by 10. And we should see for every 10 degree increase, we should see an increase of $5,000. So let's go ahead and see if that's true. If I go over 10 degrees here, I go up, and I'm going up about just 1 unit there, and each of these units is from 35,000 to 40,000, that's 5,000. So I go up over 10 degrees and up 5,000, so I did increase by 5,000. If I increase the temperature again by 10, I again increased 5,000 in ice cream sales. If I increase the temperature again by 10, I increase again another 5,000 in sales, and so forth. So it does look like option A is correct. Option B says that every 500 degree increase in temperature is associated with $1 in sales. That's a little bit backwards because again we're looking at temperature on the x-axis and ice cream sales on the y-axis. And we know that if we increased by 1 degree, it would have led to $500 increase in ice cream sales. So if we're increasing even more by 500 degrees, it would be way more than just $1. So option B is not correct. C says the y-intercept would be negative. So let's extend this line. And as we extend it, we see that it does fall somewhere below the x-axis. So it looks like wherever this line crosses the y-axis here, it looks like it would in fact be negative. The y-intercept doesn't, option D says the y-intercept does not make sense in the context of the given data. Well, would it make sense if we had temperature of 0 degrees for the sales to be negative? It might make sense for the sales to be 0, but to have negative sales does not make sense. So that is true. The y-intercept does not make sense in the context of the data. When we're talking about sales, we wouldn't be looking at a negative number there.